Hey GoPro. Sunday, 2nd of August, 2020, 11:30 in the morning. Got up about 7, drove down to Rabina Jets, did a 2.5% incline, 33-minute run, sweat, level 10.5, now I pumped it up to 11, and level 3 for the last bit, just sweating. Went down there because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go to Officeworks, buy a cheap little printer for $30 so I can print out some lesson plans. Officeworks, cheap printers, sold out. And then, like, oh, I know there's a Big W just around the corner, I'll go there, sold out. Next to the Big W, I'll go to a JB Hi-Fi, sold out. I lied, they had one for 60, then you have to buy like the cords and stuff with it, and then the ink, so it would have been $100. I'm like, no. I'm gonna spend like not much at all. So, a little bit annoyed because I didn't get done what I wanted to get done today. Printer to print out lesson plans. But I think I should be able to print it off at the school. Might have to like email it to my mentor teacher and then she might be able to do it for us. Kind of just wanted to have it done. There's a JB Hi-Fi up the road. But I was getting a bit annoyed, so I thought I'd come back here and have some fish. I might stop in there tomorrow after school for the next day's one. Just weird, like $30 little printer, you wouldn't think that'd be that popular, but apparently everyone's buying them. That's what the JB Hi-Fi is. Okay mate, lesson plan. There you go, GoPro. Monday, 3rd of August. 2020, 4:45, literally just walked in the door. I'm exhausted. I've got so much work to do. It's the best feeling, isn't it? So, day at school, staff meeting, go to the shops, get something to eat, and now I'm like, where do I start, GoPro? Do I start here? Or do I start there? I think I might start by just not doing anything for at least 2 hours. That's what we could do. We might... I haven't even got the energy to go for a run or anything. Might do 15-20 minutes, just abs, maybe a push-up or 2. We'll have a shower, a shave, we'll eat something, stuff around on the net, maybe 7 o'clock. We'll give ourselves till 7, and then we'll do at least 2 hours, 7 till 9, lesson planning, assignments, uni work, crawl to bed at 9, go 9 till 10, stuff around in bed, 10 till 5, sleep, then we'll do it again tomorrow. So 2 lessons today, GoPro. My first one's actual teaching, which was good. They're both year 9, because they're both the same lesson. One was a bad class with behaviour, one was a good class. It just felt so different actually teaching. I haven't actually taught like that since literally a year. And just like, oh yeah, that's right, that's it, that's the behaviour, alright, that's the, oh yeah, da da da. But at least we're close. Finish work. Coles is across the road here. Do you remember last year on these Pracs? I wasn't getting home till 5:36. Yeah, let's do some abs, GoPro. Abs. GoPro. Tuesday, 4th of August 2020, 5:45. Long shit day at school. Here. About to write some lesson plans and some assignments. Doesn't get much more fun. I think I might have corona, GoPro. Feel like shit. Hey GoPro. What a difference a day makes, GoPro. So the last couple of days I've come home exhausted, thinking, oh, blah, blah. Won't do any sort of running or anything. I was like, oh, because I haven't done a run for a couple of days. I'll pack my gear and go to the Jets gym near the school right after work. So I think that way, instead of psychologically coming in here, boom, we're home, we're done. I was like, still, okay, after school, you're active, boom. And that felt really good. So I usually do 2.5 incline, 10Ks. I was like, oh, I feel good, I'll just go to 3 incline, 10Ks, boom, dripping in sweat, like literally dripping. Felt really good. Had a really good teaching day today too, GoPro. So year 11 rec, touch footy. Low socio-economic school. Without being too racist, probably 2 white guys in the class. Yeah, and I knew it, and I prepared the lesson last night. And even went to my mentor teacher this morning. I'm like, oh, are they mature enough to do these kind of exercises, stretches, like, you know, hip things down on the ground? She's like, oh no, probably don't do them. And I'm like, yeah, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And I sort of stuck to it, and yeah, it worked out well. So I've got the same class first lesson tomorrow, so now I've got to do that lesson plan. So I was sort of focused on today, like really trying to make that lesson good for them, and it worked well. I've just got to work on my teaching cues, like direct questioning, and then bring back the lesson objectives at the end of the lesson. But yeah, good day today, good day. Got so much like assignment work and stuff with this GTPA, but actual teaching, I feel like, yeah, it's just one of those things, GoPro. But it's only day 8. So we're almost a third of the way there. Day 25. Yeah, day 8. Okay. Hey GoPro. Thursday, 6th August 2020, about 5 in the hour. Another day at school. Just had a shower and a shave. Just did a swim actually just out there. The water was pretty cold, so I was like going pretty quick. Just a few laps, felt alright. Exhausted today. Had this year 11 rec class, which yesterday was alright, but today was, yeah, they just decided not to do any work today. So year 9 tomorrow we're doing healthy relationships theory, and then year 8 doing drugs and alcohol theory. So I've got 2 lesson plans to do for that. I got nothing, GoPro. I'm literally exhausted. I've got so much shit to do. Assignments to write, uni subjects to do, lesson plans to do. Just not enough hours in the day. Hey, bud. Hey, GoPro. 10 to 4, Friday afternoon, 7th of August, 2020. Week 2 done of this teaching Prac. I'm fucked. Absolutely exhausted. I had a day today, GoPro. I had year 9 HPE theory. And I was trying to teach them all about respectful, healthy, unhealthy, abusive relationships. About boyfriends and girlfriends and friendships and all that sort of stuff. But they were a handful. And then, just to top off, yes, I do year 9 healthy relationships early on the day. And then last lesson, on a Friday afternoon, I was trying to teach year 8 kids about drugs and alcohol. So they weren't as bad as the year 9s. But still mentally finish work and I'll come home and I'll go to the gym and I'll do all my uni assignments and I'll do my coursework for this week and I'll write the lesson plans that my mentor teacher's just told me that she needs for Monday. I'll just do it all because, you know, boundless amounts of energy and lots of time and all my, oh man, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But if anything GoPro, I kind of feel I was getting a bit more practice today, beneficial feedback from a mentor teacher about teaching actually in a classroom and having the presence, because I've done a whole bunch of Prac lessons, and even last year at All Saints it was all Prac, water polo court, baseball diamond, touch field, basketball courts. So today was probably it's probably my first time actually. The first time in a classroom doing theory with the year 9s. That's probably why I was a bit out of sorts. And then year 8, yeah, so I was trying to use what didn't work for year 9s and then transfer that to year 8. So I was kind of trying to like move around the class more, trying to interact, trying to get the students to come up with the answers rather than just giving it to them. It takes a couple of years, I think, to actually get a bit of a style. I'll work on my behaviour management too, when they're stuffing around, rather than just sort of, actually making a thing. But I think GoPro, for mindfulness, I think tonight I need a night off. I was literally thinking about buying a bottle of whiskey. I was driving past the shop, I'm like, oh, there goes Dan Murphy's. Pulling to Coles, get some food. I might get a thing. I've bought a bottle of whiskey all year, GoPro, literally since October, when I was doing the running. I was like, no, I won't do that. I just won't do anything tonight, but I'll get up tomorrow, go for a good run, and then get cracking on uni tomorrow, and then lesson plans on Sunday. Morning GoPro, it is Saturday the 8th of the 8th, 6:56. Just went for maybe a 10k run, 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's our first actual run in our new Topos, MT3 trail running shoes, Topo. I don't like the colour GoPro, I want to get the blue ones, but the blue ones are 200 and the black ones are 100. So obviously no one likes the black either, but the shoe itself is actually pretty good. Yeah, so I went for so around here where I am at the moment, it's like footpaths but not all the way, so I knew there was like a whole bunch of grass. And it's been raining, so it was probably good to actually test them out in the sort of sogginess. So when I head back up to the Brisbane Rail Trail, maybe next weekend, for something. Yeah, that could be a good little thing. But yeah, other than that, nothing too exciting, GoPro. Didn't do much last night. Had a good sleep, good dreams, so I must have been sleeping well. So today I've got to do uni coursework for the week. So dance and gymnastics, learning support. So that should probably take a few hours, and then maybe try and get one lesson plan done today. Otherwise do it all tomorrow. So that's where we are, GoPro. That's where we are. I don't even know what this is. I think we're about 120 days from Gold Coast 50. I think we are maybe week 27, week 28 maybe. Homeless Masters. Not really homeless at the moment, but still. Kind of feeling like a teacher. Especially after doing yesterday in reflection, those 2 lessons in the classroom. And then kind of like developing like a bit of a presence in the classroom and sort of like wandering around, having a chat, looking at kids' work, making sure they're doing it. Telling kids off not for talking, moving people for talking. Yeah, trying to engage them. It's such a weird, different skill. Like I've done so many different jobs, GoPro. But having that, it's almost like a performance. It's almost a creative performance. So you have like the lesson plan, but then the interactions from the student could like send you off on a different thing. So you're like, okay, well let's talk about that. Let's have that conversation. And yeah, you gotta kind of like think on your feet the whole time. You have to be aware of everything the whole time as well. Kids stuffing around, kids not doing stuff. It's so weird. It's kind of cool, it's kind of a challenge. So, Goggins, to grow you must suffer. And then McCandless, life's all about new experiences. So, having these interactions, this experience. It's pretty cool to think here than where we were 2 years ago at this point. So 2 years ago we were still going to the Melbourne Library early on in the mornings on my days off, Monday, Tuesday, to do uni stuff, to read. And then we were still working nights down in Melbourne. Now 2 years later we're here at a resort, literally being a teacher. It's kind of cool. That's enough reflection and mindfulness for today, GoPro. I'm going to stretch, have my tailwind recovery, rebuild with my essential aminos, have a lovely hot shower, and then I think I've got, what have I got? Either got steak or a salmon. I've been eating really well, GoPro. Probably been spending a little bit too much on food, but when you haven't had a kitchen for 6 months, you're like, ooh, I feel like a steak. Ooh, I feel like another steak. Ooh, I feel like a lovely salmon fillet. So I think I might do that for breakfast. Steak and eggs. That sounds really good. I think I've got an avocado in there, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. And then it's uni. Kind of was half thinking about doing shopping or something today, go for it. Like, maybe getting some new running gear or something, but I probably shouldn't. See you, buddy.